Hey guys, Renner here. Welcome back to Wreckfest, the Ranges to Riches Herbie career mode, where with Herbie we try to take him from a bottom class C car all the way to the top of A class to get the all-important win. And today we're going to go to Fire Oak Raceway. Going back to a normal racetrack. We did a bit of figure of 8 recently, and in the last episode there was a lot of instability in the racing, I think is the best way to put it. So let's go to a normal racetrack, see what we can do. Well, there's a lot of tyre barriers. There might be a split circuit part here. There's another bug in the race up front. That's not too good for me. Now, let's go for on the setup. Stiff suspension, yeah, that works for me. It's starting in P16. Where's the other bug starting? The other bug starting in P4, and it's a 135 CP. So that, I think Psycho Missile might be a little bit out of reach. But there's another bug behind us. Well, Killer Brimball is in a buggy. Right, so that's the objective for this race, as well as finishing in a place to get an upgrade. And it's actually an okay start for one, so there goes Killer Brimball with his much higher CP car than what I've got. And I'm going to keep it to the inside line. And force away, he's going to find a gap on the inside of Mad Monster. Gets a little bit of a wiggle, but now we're stuck now right behind a van. Just trying to force our way through, trying to find a little bit of space, which we do find our way to the outside of Texas Hounds, but he manages to block us off. We've got a lot of extra weight in that car. And we've got Mad Monster back up the inside line, and there goes Killer Brimball, goes for a takeout and doesn't miss it wildly. We're actually getting back up the inside line now. Back into P11. There's a little bit of a wild line through there. Killer Brimball with a massive dive. We're trying to force him out. There's a big crash in front of us. We get caught out, they get hit by the skyline. Oh, now it's P7. There's a massive crash up in front again. We're going to try and get away on this side. Those three are taking each other out. We do. We're now into P4. One place off the podium, one place off a double upgrade. Remember, second or third is 2 minor upgrades. 4th to 8th is 1 minor upgrade. 9th to 13th is nothing. Anything lower or DNF is a downgrade. If you get a win, that's a massive engine upgrade. So if you want to get anywhere close to getting close to a B class car, we're going to start getting these wins pretty soon. But with there being a bug out in front, I'm not really sure how we're going to do that. We're going a good run here on roadkill. That is going to be pretty quick in a straight line. We're going to make a mistake under braking, do we? Yes, we do. It's going to give me a bit of a lot of the rears, though. I think you can move the brake bias forwards and backwards, but I'm not really sure what to do with that at the moment. Just sort of leaving it in the neutral is probably the best thing to do. Now, the sledgehammer in front looks vulnerable. They look very slidey on the rear, look very loose, so there might be a chance to get it into second place, maybe even try and chase down the win. Don't know what happened to the bug that should have been up here. It must have been taken out in one of the early crashes. Into this next hairpin corner. Yeah, these Herbie's a little bit understeery, but with the stiffer suspension, should be okay though. It's not getting wheels off the ground, not doing the Brioso from GTA 5, which always got a wheel off the ground. And taking a bit cautiously, not really sure of the lines they're being lapped to of the race. I'm just feeling out how Herbie reacts to it. Oh, I can take out the tyres at least, that is something good to know. They're very loose on the race, so they can't carry as much speed through the corners as what I can. And keep it planted through there though. I got a little bit more straight line speed as well, and getting out of sledgehammer into turn 1. They knocked me close enough to make a move. They were looking around the outside, and they really hugged the inside line there. I feel like I could maybe even go for the win in this race, you don't know, you never know. That yellow car looks to be a little bit quicker than us, but if I get some good lines, that might be alright. Let's just try and keep it nice and steady here through the middle part. Sledgehammer once again getting all nice and sliding there all over the place. We've dropped Mad Monster behind there. That's that yellow car that we had a problem with at the start. I'm not sure if they're faster than us or not, so they could be gaining. You look at me, like there is a pack of cars that look to be there. There's been a crash. What are you doing? Again, we get up now into second place though. Up now into P2. I couldn't even react to that. It just like instantly happened. Let's have the car. I think there was that big van from the first lap parked right in the middle of the road. So we get up there into second place. We got a little bit of damage to the front, but nothing major. Although that has given Steel Fist a massive advantage, and has brought Mad Monster in behind. If he's faster, then second and third, I still get 2 upgrades in the rules for the series. So I don't necessarily have to fight Mad Monster if it comes to it. Of course, I lost 2 seconds in that. No, I only lost 2 seconds in that crash. Well, it was a good recovery there, all things considered. We've got Mad Monster behind that big V8 sounding engine, and then he gives a little bit of a push. They try and find a way there to the inside line and try to go for a switchback. They get a bit loose on the rear. Looks like they might have got the move stuck though. They're keeping their rider behind them. So this part of the lap, this is where we're good. And we're going to try to go for a dive back up the inside. Going to go lay on the brakes, see if we can make it stick. They're going to give us room. We're going to force them out wide. There's contact. There's contact. We lose the rear. Lose the rear. We're still in P3. Still third though. That's what matters. We're still keeping on the podium, but now lost time to that. We've still got Sledgehammer there behind us, giving a little bit of a barricade. I feel that might be second place now gone up the road completely. We are quicker than Sledgehammer behind though. That is what matters. Now this is going to be about consolidating now. This P3. And maybe, you know, live traffic might come into it later on, you never know. Oh no, where's Mad Monster going? He's crashing, he's done a Bowlberg, he's bowled it completely. We're back up now into P2. And there's a dead car there on the road, but we're now 11 seconds behind Steel Fist. 11 seconds off the win. So, not quite sure what's going to happen in this one, but you never know. There's still another 4 laps of this race left to go, so anything could still happen yet. Well, I was wondering where the other bug went, and I think I found it. I think this was the one in front of here. Psycho Missile was the bug who started in 4th place. And they're now missing a wheel. Yeah, the bugs are pretty weak, but they are really fast as well. And it's lucky we managed to clear our fellow Herbie wannabe in that moment, so we didn't lose time through the twisty part of the lap, which actually Sledgehammer got through as well, because having a wheel missing, yeah, you can't really take any sort of racing line. The Steel Fist, 10 seconds though, we're getting back a little bit of time, so I'm getting a feeling they may have got hold up a little bit by the bug. But we're going to have to hope for some more lap traffic if you do anything to try and catch them up for the win. Coming up now then, onto the final lap. We've got a fight for third going on. Mad Monster, remember that yellow car we saw crashing just having took second place? They've now caught back up and are going once again for another podium place. I mean, we basically match our best lap race 101.90 with 108 for our best lap. And the gaps pretty much remain the same, somewhere between 12 and 14 seconds up to Steel Fist up in front. Although we are catching up to some more lap traffic, so it's not all over yet. It depends how damaged this traffic is and if Steel Fist is going to gain traffic there up in front as well. Because unlike the F1 games or other games, the dots don't specify which car is which, or if they're a lap car. The dots only turn black if the car is out of the race. So like that car there has a black dot on the minimap where it's dead. But I think we're running out of time though. We've gained a little bit of time back on Steel Fist, so they're definitely getting held up a little bit in this lap traffic. And Mad Monster is got himself back onto the podium now. So from crashing like that to somehow getting back onto the podium, but Steel Fist takes the win. Well, I'm not gonna complain about that. Second place on an actual proper racetrack, and we're catching up to this other loud car, but it's not going to matter though. We're pulling away from Mad Monster, so they definitely got damage, but it's still quick enough to get a podium. But P2 for ourselves. We're on the podium, and we get, crucially, we get 2 minor upgrades from that. And what CP did the winner have? The winner was near max CP for C class as well, so having the best lap, only 6/10 behind them. Yeah, well, that's actually a really good performance, I think. And with that very, very encouraging podium, time to go and add some upgrades. 2 small upgrades, what can I go for? Okay, how much CP does that give me? Gives me another CP and better acceleration. What else can I go with? Cooling, does that make a difference really? Doesn't seem to. I want CP upgrades right now. Can't get that. That'll give me 2 more CP though. With a bit of acceleration, my topping speed seems alright. Here we go, let's get a racing exhaust. Doesn't look that much different, but the performance is there. We've gained a couple CP, that's what matters. And with that, let's go for, you know what, I'm feeling another race. That one was it was a bit bland in the middle, so let's go for another one. And custom event, where should we go for this second race? I don't really fancy an oval, I want to go for another track. This looks interesting. Open circuit, main circuit, reverse. I'm not fancying that starting grid. Let's go main circuit, reverse. Everything C-class the same. Right, there's a few jumps around here I'm seeing. I don't want to go too soft on the suspension though, because otherwise I might, well, is there jumps around here? I'm not seeing, let's just see what it looks like from the little preview here. It looks fairly flat from what I'm seeing. Yeah, it looks decently flat to me with tarmac section as well. I don't think there's going to be any jumps, and I like the stiffer suspension from before. So you know what? I'm going to risk it. Starting in P16 again. Oh look, the bug's back again. Okay, Herbie's not wanting to go anywhere off the start that time, so not that good. Lost 2 CP already. Well, they're going to get on the inside line. They're trying to force way past the bug. We need to keep in front of the bug, so they're going to be super fast in a straight line. Now we've got the inside here of Iron Bender. Sounds like should be an Uruk from Shadow of War. Going to force their way through. They get a little bit of contact though on the rebound. They're going heavy on the brakes. I don't know where I'm going. There's a little bit of a jump through there. Okay. Maybe the softer suspension would have been a good idea through there. Now into P6 and trying to force their way through on the old boy. He keeps it around the outside line. I think they were the ones that made contact at the start in the crash in the last race. Which was then P4, trying to force out old boy out wide. We do, they lose the rear. I run down into P5. Things are going very good so far. There is a few jumps around the circuit. I don't know why I'm braking. Yeah, I completely missed my braking point there. But I say it's a little bit of banger racing, so missing your braking point is completely intentional. You know that was on purpose. So where do you go for the split line? You pull off here to the other side. I'm going to give it a try. I don't know where I'm going. It's a very thin line, it seems, and that was slower. That was horrific as well in all ways. So I'm going to be avoiding that line from that. Well, at least I'm going to be avoiding it on the reverse layout from now on. So that's letting the bug go through. So unless they get taken out, that's any chance of a win gone. But we could still get on the podium. Never mind. And I was spun out on the racing line. They get the revenge. Metal Bender, whatever their name was. Iron Bender gets their revenge. And right now into P10. Right now focus just shifts to try not to lose an upgrade. We've got these 2 upgrades. Now we need to keep them. Getting a wheel off the ground. So the curbs aren't friendly in this race. Right, we're in a neutral position. -13. Remember, is you don't get an upgrade, but you don't lose one either. So at worst, this is where I want to finish. Although I don't know why cars are going slowly through there. This race has not gone well to start with. There's a few broken cars in the middle of the road now as well. I'm gonna say, where's the bug going? It's gonna absolutely airborne there from Shovelhead. Yeah, that's like an Uruk name as well, actually. Not seen the race yet. There was a bug, civil war between those bugs. Friendly fire, and the car all over the place. So the pickup truck gets fired off. We get fired into the wall. And I got from right wheel damage. That's not what I need. I got the Crash Manian Devil. That's a name. But now this race is going really quickly. Actually, 48-second laps. Onto lap 4 already. This race is going to fly by. 61 health as well. That's not good. Not even halfway through the race. I've been near half health. I've been taken out again. Because Herbie is pretty small and pretty flimsy as well, it seems. No, I'm not going to even attempt that this time around. I'm going to go for the safer route, keep out of the way of everyone else. I know it's slower, but I'm not up to speed at the moment through there. And now we're into P13. We're in the minimum place now that we can finish. The minimum place. Anything lower, we lose one of the upgrades we just got. That second place could just be effectively absolutely wasted right now. We've still got another half of the race left to go. And now we've got, oh look who it is in front of us. It's Iron Bender. The one who ruined us earlier on. With their very American livery. Maybe, Iron Bender. Are they secretly a Lancia? Where if you just look at it the wrong way, it just completely folds in on itself. That might be what's going on actually. It might secretly be a Lancia and he just hates its existence. Going to go for a ram on the rear once again. I'm not really knowing my braking points there, and my brakes are damaged. That's, well, I'm using everyone else has my brakes anyway, so that might not actually be the worst thing in the world. I just need to be wary though. Okay, I've got wheel wobble and an assisted takeout on the bug and on Iron Bender. And I'm going to get it on the inside of the Witch Doctor as well. I'm going to give them space though. Need to try and take my line through, and we just get away with that. We're down into P10, so we're still in a neutral place. This is still alright. They've got a big group of cars over in front. The brakes don't actually feel that bad. I mean, it says they're damaged, but I still don't really have any braking points yet, so it's still not that bad really. I'm not noticing a difference. Okay, now on the Romana Rotten. And they go very early on the brakes, so they're not as confident through there as well. Well, I say confident, they probably know what they're doing more than me through that section, to be honest. And it's still I'm catching back up to the Crash Manian Devil. We had a little bit of contact with a number of laps ago. It was 2 laps ago, so about a minute and a half ago. And we got lazy up 20 seconds in the lead, so we're half a lap down. And if you get lapped, that is potentially a minus upgrade, or it could cancel out the one that we would have got. So where we are right now in P7, we're on for an upgrade. That's good. But if you get lapped, we lose that potential upgrade. Let's go focus on staying, well, gaining time. So the thing is, with there being a lot of dead cars around this freaking circuit, right rear wheels now. Do I still have a right rear wheel? Apparently I do. Although Herbie is a little bit thinner at the rear now than he was like 10 seconds ago. But yeah, there's so many dead cars around this circuit. As I was about to say, the leaders might be having trouble with broken and cars that are out. And these two going side by side from costing themselves out, going to take each other both off on the circuit. Going to be 2 more places here to gain. I need to be careful here. If they take out my right wheel, I'm done for. Being rear wheel drive, I'm going to go very directly to the inside line. If I'm going to make contact, they're going to make it on the left. Because those are the only wheels that are still functioning properly and not wobbling. I still don't know. I'm in the podium. I'm on to P3. I could be off for another 2 upgrades. I bet, yeah, that's why I went slow through there. That is a rest point now. There's one line through that corner, and if you're getting the car right behind you, then I am done for, because I'm on 30 health, but one bad whack, and that 30 health could be on, remember, I'm rear-engined as well. So one whack on the engine, that could be me, that could be me done. I've only got 2 laps to go, and I'm on the podium. Could be on for another 2 small upgrades. Then you get second place. Second place is just going through the first corner now. 2 laps to go. Going to take it nice and simple here through turn 1. Take a wide line through. So I don't know where all the dead cars are. I'll have to look at the mini-map whilst also trying to look where I'm going. And where are the dead cars are? The dead cars have been moved. Right, got a bit more of a racing line through there. That's good. We've got a bit more of a line that we can take. And I'll be again. Oh no, wait. P2! We've got 1 lap to go. We're into P2. Can we get the win? We've gained 10 seconds on Road Dog, because yeah, apparently we got DX racing now, which we know, being Wreckfest, I wouldn't be all too surprised about that. I don't know, how much do we push? How much can I push? How much stability does Herbie have? Now we've got 1 lap to go. Rock Dog is pulling away, so they're a quicker car. That is pretty obvious. Well, 1 lap to go. I need them to hit something. I need them to hit something if I'm to stand any chance of getting through. But they've managed to survive the wreckage so far. We're going to keep it to the inside line as well. We're going to get through the wreckage. Yes, we are. We're gaining time though through this corner. We hit the wall. They're going to throw everything at it now. Putting everything we can. We've got 1 corner left to go really. And it's still a car down on the apex. I don't know if they make contact. Are they losing time? No, they're pulling away again now. This part of that, yeah, I haven't quite got the grunt on the straight line. Ah, that's annoying. We've come so close. We're coming so close to the win as well. I think another lap and maybe we could have got them. Maybe we could have got them. But Rock Dog gets the win. But we're going to come across the line in P2. Another 2 upgrade and smash straight into the wall on the other side. Best lap. Oh, I was actually way quicker than them on the best lap. So I did have better consistency somehow. Yeah, the buggy once again 2 seconds quicker than me. They are so quick. But only 6 cars finished that race as well. We get another 2 little upgrades there, so we're chipping away at it. We're chipping away. But we need to get that win though, if we're to get any chance of getting these big upgrades on the car. But although, I'll go and put some more small upgrades on. Where should we go for these ones? Can I get anything in the valves? Can I get better valves? I can get 1 CP better valves. Can't get them ones yet though. Can't get better valves there. Can't get that on better either. And you're going to get better pistons. Does that give me a CP upgrade? Doesn't look like it does. But it gives me a 1% increase in power. So if you enjoyed this episode of Banger Racing, it's not Banger Racing, it's Wreckfest. They're close enough. I get a bit confused because they're effectively the same thing. If you enjoyed this episode of the Herbie career mode, run through review, we're making progress. We're getting there. And leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new and hit the notification bell to see out any future videos. If you give me a follow on Twitter and Instagram, that'll be much appreciated. There'll be links in the description down below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.